You know, a few months ago, something strange happened to me. I woke up one morning, grabbed my phone, and told myself, just 5 minutes on TikTok. 45 minutes later, I was still scrolling. My brain felt foggy, my motivation was gone, and somehow, everything felt boring. Not because my life was boring, but because my dopamine was broken. And if you're watching this, there's a big chance you're going through something similar. Today, you will understand the scientific secret controlling your life without you noticing. Dopamine. And more importantly, how to reset your brain in just 7 days. What we'll cover. In this video, you will learn the real scientific reason behind addiction and daily distractions, the difference between instant pleasure and real long-term happiness, why you feel empty after finishing a series or achieving something big, how to control dopamine to boost focus, motivation, and energy, and finally, a 7-day dopamine reset plan to rebuild your brain and reclaim your life. If you're trying to escape distraction, addiction, or low motivation, this episode is made for you. Section 1. What is dopamine really? Let's keep it simple. Dopamine is your brain's motivation molecule. It pushes you to act, chase goals, and get rewards. But today, our world is full of unnatural high dopamine hits. Infinite scrolling, porn, fast food, constant notifications, binge watching. Each of these dumps huge spikes of dopamine into your brain. And here's the dangerous part. Your brain gets used to these spikes, so normal things, like studying, reading, or working, feel boring. It's not your fault. It's chemistry. Section 2. Why dopamine causes addiction and distraction. Addiction happens when your brain says, wow, this gives me a big dopamine reward. Let's do it again, and again, and again. Your brain doesn't care if it's harmful or useful. It cares about survival and reward. That's why you open your phone unconsciously. You binge a series even when you're tired. You eat junk food even when you're full. And you procrastinate on work that actually matters. It's not a discipline problem. It's a dopamine imbalance. Section 3. Why you feel empty after achievements. Have you ever finished a show and suddenly felt empty? Or achieved something big and thought, is that it? That's because your dopamine rises during the chase, not after the reward. You enjoy anticipating the series more than finishing it. You enjoy working toward success more than the success itself. When the chase ends, dopamine drops, and you feel a temporary emotional crash. This is completely normal biologically. Section 4. How to regain control of your dopamine. Here's the good news. You can reset your dopamine system, restore your motivation, and sharpen your focus again. How? By switching from passive dopamine to active dopamine. Passive dopamine, things that give pleasure without effort. Active dopamine, things that give pleasure after effort. Passive dopamine includes things like social media scrolling, junk food, gaming, binge watching. Active dopamine includes workouts, cooking real meals, learning a skill, reading. If you want your brain to feel alive again, you must feed it active dopamine. Section 5. The 7-day dopamine reset plan. This is your practical science-based system. Day 1. Remove your biggest trigger. Identify one thing destroying your focus. TikTok? Porn? Gaming? Cut it for just 24 hours. Yes, only 24 hours. You can do that. Day 2. Do a 10-minute boredom challenge. Set a timer. Sit with no phone. Just breathe. Reteach your brain that boredom isn't dangerous. Day 3. Replace passive dopamine with active dopamine. Choose one replacement. Scrolling, reading, binge watching, walking, gaming, learning a skill. Day 4. Increase natural dopamine. Do any 2 of these. Sunlight for 10 minutes. Drink water first thing in the morning. Cold shower. Light exercise. Day 5. Fix your sleep rhythm. Go to bed 45 minutes earlier than usual. Just 45 minutes. It's enough to boost dopamine reset. Day 6. Create your dopamine goal. Pick one meaningful task and chase it. Finish a chapter. Build a project. Clean your workspace. Study for 1 hour. Dopamine loves progress. Day 7, digital fast, half day. Try 5 to 6 hours with no social media. You'll feel mental clarity like you haven't felt in years. Final message. Listen, your brain isn't broken. Your motivation isn't gone. You're just overwhelmed by artificial dopamine. But with a little awareness and a simple 7-day reset, you can rebuild your focus, your energy, and your happiness. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. And let me know in the comments if you want a full 30-day dopamine detox plan. See you in the next episode.